Hey, Real Life Church family, thanks for taking a couple minutes to connect today. We got some exciting things happening here in the month of March, and I want to just give you some behind the scenes information on things that are happening so that you can stay connected. First, I just want to say thank you to everyone who participated with all of the special things we had going on during February's Family Focus Month. You know, we take that month out of the year every year just as a kind of a spiritual reset, coming out of 21 days of prayer and fasting and heading into kind of a spiritual emphasis month as a church. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for diving in, for participating. For some of you, it was your very first time even joining the Life team and serving during the month. And especially want to say thank you to every one of you who came to our parent and family conference that last weekend in February. I think God is doing something incredible in our church, and I don't want any of you to miss anything that's coming up. And so I want to make sure that you notice on our weekly emails and our monthly snapshots that are going up. We've heard from many of you that you need more information or at least more save the dates on upcoming events. And so we're committing to giving you several months worth of those. And when you see those Real Life News emails, make sure you scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll see the next 2 months worth of events. Actually, in our weekly emails coming out here in March, you'll see both April and May events, save the dates happening. And so we want to make sure you've got those on your calendar so you can plan well, because we don't want anyone to miss any of the great things that are going on. But speaking of the great things that are going on, we got a brand new series starting this weekend called Peace of Mind. We're going to explore for the next 6 weeks the deep connection that there is between our emotional health and our spiritual health. We're basing this series on a book by Pastor Peter Scazzero called Emotionally Healthy Spirituality. And his big thought is this. This is what we're going to explore these next 6 weeks. That we can only be as healthy spiritually as we are healthy emotionally. That the Lord designed us to have those two things interact together. And so we're going to talk about what does it mean to deal with the issues of our past? What is the connection between our emotional health, spiritual health when it comes to our anxieties and our trauma and our grief? And I actually think that sounds like it's going to be heavy, but I actually think it's going to be very freeing for a lot of us. And so I want to encourage you to dive in for these next 6 weeks. This series will roll right up to our Easter. It's another deep discipleship series. If you know that there are people that need to hear some messages of hope, I want to encourage you to bring your friends, take them to breakfast and bring your friends. I think the Lord's going to do something special in our midst over these next 6 weeks, because the Lord wants to grow us. He wants to help us grow deep roots down. And he wants to do that as we deal with our issues and as we navigate our emotional and spiritual health. So that's our brand new series, Peace of Mind, starting this Sunday. And I'd love for you to circle Sunday night, March 30th on your calendar for our annual Vision Night. It's our annual meeting as a church where we talk about the finances of our church. We'll look at 2024 as kind of a year in review and look forward to what the Lord is doing in our hearts, in our church in 2025. I believe the Lord's got some great things for us this year, and we want to cast some big vision for our church, where he's taking us, how we, our pastoral staff, our elders, our trustees, how we see the Lord working in us and what he has for us as a church. And so I don't want you to miss that. And because we don't want you to miss that, this meeting will be a hybrid in-person and virtual event. We want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to come, whether you're in person or jumping online with us. And so would you register for that event? All the details are here in this email. You can register with the button below, but let us know, especially if you're planning on joining us online, because we want to make sure you have the link for that webinar. It's going to be a great night together, and I believe the Lord is going to do something powerful through it. God's at work in our church, family. We've got lost people who are rediscovering or discovering for the very first time what it means to be in relationship. Like we're seeing people connect to God in real relationship. It's a powerful thing. We're seeing lives change, lives transform because they're in relationship. We're seeing the fruit of people growing in freedom and maturity through relationship. And the best thing about our church is it's not constrained to the four walls of our building, that people are actually walking out making a difference. They are going and making a difference in the lives of the people that are in their circles, in their community. We love it. We love that we get to be church family with you. So let's come together on Sunday morning. Let's gather together and watch and see what the Lord is going to do with us as we deal with our emotional and spiritual health, as we grow deep roots in us. Church family, we love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so thankful for what God's doing in us and through us, and I can't wait to connect with you soon.